Hey, what's happening, everyone? My name is Speedstreak. Welcome to Speedstreak Discussions, where we discuss news, topics, updates, or even do reactions, whether they be for video games, movies, TV shows, comic books, or anything geek-related. Now, in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the trailer for an upcoming Marvel show for Disney Plus, known as Moon Knight. Now, from what I've read from the summary of Moon Knight, it's about a former U.S. Marine who suffers from a multiple personality disorder who is granted powers from an Egyptian moon god. And to be honest, from what I've seen from his design and from how he was adapted from the Marvel comics, it actually sounds really good. And to be honest, it kind of reminds me of how, this could be like a good version of Norman Osborn, aka the Green Goblin, who, after obtaining his powers, also suffers from multiple personality disorder, except when he's evil and uses it to cause chaos. But for Moon Knight, he uses his powers for good, as an agent of good for the Egyptian moon god. And to be honest, that actually sounds pretty interesting. So, what can we expect from this trailer? Well, it's time for us to see this new hero as we look into the first trailer for Moon Knight. Oh, Oscar Isaac.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I have a sleeping disorder.
You
I
are?
can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
Oh, wow. Whoa.
I think I'm losing it.
We'll catch you.
Oh.
You're bloody useless, Stevie.
Stephen. I can't tell the difference between life and dreams.
Oh, whoa, what the? Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Hope you find it.
Thanks.
Is he really going crazy? This kind of reminds me of Night at the Museum, sort of, but...
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're alive. What's wrong with you, Mark?
What?
Why did you call me Mark?
Mark?
It must be very difficult. The voice in your head. There's chaos in you.
Whoa. Ancient Egypt.
Embrace the chaos.
Oh, man. Okay, that looks really dope. March 30th. Ooh. That actually looks really good. Oh my gosh. I'm really interested in this. That does look really cool. Wow. Oh my gosh, that actually looks really interesting. Okay, so wow. So I think to be honest, this is going to be really cool. Also, fun fact, this is actually the third time that Oscar Isaac himself is playing a Marvel character. In the first role, he played as Apocalypse from X-Men Apocalypse, and the second role is that he played Spider-Man 2099 from Into the Spider-Verse, and hopefully through Across the Spider-Verse Part 1, which will be coming out later this year, which I'm really excited about. So from what we see from the beginning of the trailer, we see him that he is suffering from one of his identity disorders known as Stephen Grant from the comics. And as we learn that later in the trailer, that his real name is Mark Spector. But as we see him throughout the beginning of the trailer, we see that he's not in the best state of mind. due to his identity disorder, as he locks himself onto his bed and states that he doesn't know if his dreams are real or not. And soon he wakes up and discovers that he's still locked to his bed. And we soon see that he works at a museum as his identity as Stephen Grant, and we soon see him seeing many hallucinations of him seeing a giant monster and seeing him as sort of as the Moon Knight. And to be honest, that actually looks pretty interesting. And we soon discover that he sees a phone which is in an artifact museum. He opens it up and discovers that someone calls him by the name of Mark, as his comic name Mark Spector. And we soon learn that there is he soon meets a man named known as Arthur Harrow, who tells him to embrace his inner darkness. And we soon see him that, well, he has these different memories of him in a car and him falling off a cliff, and we also see him in an ancient Egyptian temple. And eventually he learns to he still thinks that he's crazy. Well, he still suffers from all of his craziness, as even his mirror is telling him to embrace the Moon Knight. But eventually he does accept the role and becomes the new hero Moon Knight. And we soon see him beating up the monster, and we don't know if the monster is either an Egyptian demon or the Egyptian moon god Khonshu. And to be honest, the way how he morphs into Moon Knight is pretty cool. I actually really like the costume style. It does sort of has that like Egyptian mummy style, but it still looks really cool and is very close to very accurate to the comic costume. And it does look really cool. I think it's going to be one of the darker shows for Marvel, like how they did with Daredevil or Jessica Jones or Luke Cage or the other Netflix shows. But it looks really cool. And I'm really interested to see how they'll add this through Phase 4 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I don't know if it will take place like after Spider-Man No Way Home or Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, or even before. But we'll just see what happens, how Moon Knight enters the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Or what part of the timeline he appears in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But overall, I absolutely can't wait. So that was my reactions and discussions for Disney Plus's upcoming show, Moon Knight. I mean, what do you guys think? Are you excited for Moon Knight entering the Marvel Cinematic Universe? What are your thoughts about it? And would you like to see him interact with the other heroes and see, well, more of what's to come for the show? Well, let me know in the comment section down below. So that's going to be all the time I have today for this video, but don't go anywhere, we still have plenty of more news, topics, updates, discussions, and reactions to look forward to more soon. So stay tuned for more. So thank you buddy so much for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to smash that like button. Leave a comment down below to see what you think about this video, and don't forget to share a friend if you want to. And be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell to get updated for all the latest content. So once again, thank you buddy so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Speedstreak out.